What is up, YouTube? It's the boy Leon the King TV. Alec Jordan Adair is my real name. So thanks for checking out Alec Jordan Adair. But welcome back to Leon the King TV. This is my channel. And what a night we had last night with the WWE 2022 Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble was last night. And boy, it was 50-50 in my opinion. Some was good, some was bad. Kind of sucked, but for the most part, it was overall entertaining still. And what I got out of it was that it's just another pay per view event where WWE needs to really bulk up its talent. If they bulk up its talent, the product today would be so much better. So I feel like, the recap of Royal Rumble, we had matches like, let's say, the Women's Royal Rumble was the best match of the night. By far, better than the Men's Royal Rumble, better than the main event. The Women's Royal Rumble probably should have been the main event, in my opinion, because that was the best match on the card. You had Sasha Banks, who was eliminated. Well, first of all, you had a surprise return by Melina, which shocked me so much. Melina had returned in the Royal Rumble for like 5 seconds till she got thrown over the top rope. Mickie James came with her Impact TNA World Champion Women's Championship title. So Mickie James came back with the Impact Championship. Let's not get so overwhelmed because she had an Impact TNA Championship around her waist. But anyway, she came back with the title. Mickie James was there. Michelle McCool, the Undertaker's wife, she showed up there. Michelle McCool lasted about a good 10, 15 minutes. 15 minutes in the match so far. 15 or 20 minutes in the match till she was eliminated. Lita was there. Alicia Fox, Cameron, just the names, Summer Rae, names to kind of sum up the returns that were in that match of former stars, former wrestlers that were in that match, competitors. But for the most part, I was a little shocked that Lita didn't win. I feel like the way they kind of hyped it up on SmackDown a couple weeks ago with her segment with Charlotte made it seem like she was going to win the match, but turned out that she didn't. So therefore, it created this whole thing where because she was eliminated and thrown over the top rope by Charlotte, maybe it could lead to a WrestleMania match where we get Lita versus Charlotte and some kind of an ankle where Lita's a good guy and Charlotte's obviously a heel, and it'll be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And it's the way that we can see Lita on SmackDown more, which could also bulk up SmackDown's views a little bit more too. So that could be a good thing. But the winner of the match was the return of Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey has finally returned to WWE and is the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble winner. Therefore, she has a choice of choosing the Raw Women's Championship or the SmackDown Women's Championship. The only reason why, if Ronda Rousey, because we've kind of seen this before. Becky Lynch, her match with Becky Lynch, we've seen. They main evented at WrestleMania a few years ago. We've seen that. She's faced Charlotte, who's also in the main event, the same main event. We've seen that. So where do you go from here where you've seen her face both of these champions that she could choose a title for? Therefore, in my opinion, it's time for some shaking up in the women's title division. So you let Charlotte probably drop the title to Lita at one of the recent pay-per-views, like an Elimination Chamber or Fastlane or whatever comes before Mania. Therefore, the match that we can get at WrestleMania can be Lita, okay, Lita versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey comes to SmackDown. That could also be a good move for SmackDown. So we're going to have Lita and Ronda. If Ronda goes to Raw, she's probably going to most likely shoot with Becky Lynch. but I don't want to see the same matches again at this year's Mania. So that's the only thing about Ronda Rousey winning the Women's Royal Rumble is the fact that you're kind of putting her against people that she's faced before for these titles, where I would rather see her get a shot at somebody like Alita, which to me is kind of a dream fantasy match. Just fantasy booking here. If you got Lita versus Ronda Rousey for the first time ever, that could be a great match. And for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Ronda Rousey never being on SmackDown before and being more of a Raw star. So it makes more sense to see a match like that happen. But congratulations to Ronda Rousey. Not my choice, but I can go with it. At least it's not a Sasha Banks or Bianca Belair that won. Therefore, for the Men's Royal Rumble, the winner was Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar won the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble match. Yay. This was not my choice either. As on the other video, my choosings would have been Damian Priest or Ricochet or someone else. But therefore, I was not pleased with the fact that Lashley won the match. Because like I said before, I don't want to see the same matches that we've seen before on the WrestleMania card. Therefore, matches like Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar is something that I don't want to see. This concludes with the Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar match. The match was short, but good. But I want to see a match where these guys spent more time beating the living crap out of each other and tearing each other apart like two savages. I want to watch that match. You're dealing with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. The thing with this match is that Bobby tried to spear Lesnar, ran himself through the barricade. Roman interferes in the match. Lesnar and Lashley are down in the ring, exhausted. Roman asks for Paul Heyman to give him the title. Paul Heyman gives him the WWE Championship title. Roman uses the belt as a weapon and attacks Lesnar. Therefore, Bobby gets back up and he gets the advantage and beats Brock for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley is back as WWE Champion. I love the fact that Bobby Lashley is WWE Champion. Bobby Lashley is one of my favorites right now on the roster. He's the best they have. One of the best they have. But the fact, even though I'm so happy that Bobby is WWE Champion, the match didn't go the way I wanted to go. But the problem with it, I'm excited about Bobby being WWE Champion. He needs to be back. I would rather have him as champion than Big E. I couldn't get behind Big E as the champion. But I love Bobby Lashley as a champion. He's more champion material, in my opinion, than a Big E. Sorry, Big E. But, therefore, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar won as the 30th entry in the Royal Rumble match. The last entry in the Royal Rumble match was Brock Lesnar. He throws McIntyre over the ring. We got Bad Bunny. He gets tossed out of the ring. Bad Bunny comes back. We got Johnny Knoxville in there, but who cares? Therefore, that was a joke anyway. Therefore, you got him and Drew McIntyre as the last two men in the ring. They start colliding, heads start butting. Lesnar throws McIntyre over the top rope. Lesnar wins the match. Therefore, Lesnar has a choice to face the WWE Champion Bobby Lashley or the Universal Champion on SmackDown Roman Reigns from two different brands or shows. Personally, we know that he's going to choose Roman Reigns to the Universal title. So that way they get him back on SmackDown and can boost SmackDown's ratings by having a big name like Lesnar, which I think is good. But at the same time, what I don't like about it is this match happening at WrestleMania, what I think the build-up is. I don't want to see the same match happen at WrestleMania this year. We've seen Roman and Brock multiple times. Why do I want to see this match again? I really don't care for that feud, that rivalry, or that match. I don't want to see it for the thousandth time. Roman versus Lesnar. Roman versus Lesnar. I don't want to see it again. Give me something fresh. Give me something creative. Give me something new. That's how you book these pay-per-view events. So when you have a WrestleMania, you give the fans what they want. And therefore, giving the fans what they want means that you come up with the best dream matches on that card and you on that showcase and showcase the greatest matches on the grandest stage of them all, which is WrestleMania. But in recent years, WWE has failed to do that. Yeah, we had our first women's main event ever in WrestleMania history back in 2019. But we're in 2022 now. Come up with something different than seeing Roman versus Lesnar back like we had in 2015 or like we had in 2018. It's time to come up with different feuds and different matches for Mania. If we're on the road to WrestleMania, win WrestleMania season, it's time to see something different and original. So, besides the main 30 minutes Royal Rumble main event match, we got Becky Lynch and Doudrop. Why is Doudrop even in a women's title picture? Doudrop is a joke. Why is she in a title picture? Yeah, she's good in the ring. I've seen her talent in the ring. She's pretty good. But why is she in a women's title picture match against the Becky Lynch? And I'm not even a Becky Lynch fan. I think she sucks. But why are we seeing Doudrop in a match against Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title? The Raw Women's Championship match should not involve Doudrop right now. It should involve at least like a Liv Morgan, a Bianca Belair, somebody on Raw, a Tamina, for God's sakes. Tamina deserves a Raw Women's title match against Becky Lynch. Let her take the title off Becky Lynch and have Tamina wear that Raw Women's Championship around her waist as the new Raw Women's Champion. That makes so much sense. So I'm a little confused on why they would be doing this. I'm confused on why WWE books this way. But what can I say? Then we get Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice. Husband and wife versus husband and wife mixed tag team match. Ooh, I don't care. I am an Edge fan. And I love the Miz's old gimmick and his finish with the skull-crushing finale. But Edge and Beth Phoenix against Miz Maurice, it was almost getting to the point where they could have just cut the match off the card. But like I said, this has been another Royal Rumble. Another year where they just need to have better booking decisions. Stop the goofiness, become more serious, and entertain the fans, the hardcore wrestling fans that love this sport and this business and this entertainment brand, and skyrocket to the next level in entertainment. But they're having a hard time doing that. Making things better for the fans. Seeing the matches, giving us the matches that we want to see to make us tune in every week and enjoy Raw and SmackDown and NXT. AEW is kind of looking better than WWE right now, in my opinion. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. Hope you enjoyed Royal Rumble this year. But if you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button to Leon the King TV. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button on Leon the King TV. Thank you guys. Be safe. Have a nice day.